Let's see if Joey can get the energy up. So Santa Cruz is bringing in a new goalie who is from Aptos High.
They were state champions.
State champions. And let's see who we have. And do we have Kiki sprinting again? Okay. Kiki won the second sprint, Holly won the first. Let's see what we have going here. SHAQ's still taking its time, the ref's whistling them in. Okay, that is Kiki, and Kiki's mom is right there, and I think Kiki's grandma, I believe Stella, is watching, if I got that right. If I don't, sorry. And then there's Ollie. Okay, let's see what we can do here. Let's see who wants it. What did we have for lunch? Did we overeat? Did we relax too much? And it looks like Kiki's gonna win it again. Yep, Kiki won it. Okay, so we won the first one, lost the next two. Santa Cruz is on offense. Santa Cruz looking around, looking who's in set. Liz has the ball. Liz remembers in foul trouble. She passes the set backwards and Blair Bear blocks it. Nasty backward shot. Those are really mean. Okay, here we go. Coming back. Holly has the ball. Looking for someone. Holly's looking for anyone. She's going to have Sophia. Sophia, she draws the ordinary foul. She's looking for someone. She pops the ball back into play. Passes it into Hannah, who shoots it but gets her arm dragged down. And now we have an offensive off-ball foul. And we have an advantage. SHAQ has an advantage. Pass it all the way to Hannah Banana over at Week. And ordinary foul. We're driving back. It's really hard to drive one way, drive the other, and then come back. Hannah's been given the open water. There we go. Oh, that was a tie-up on Sam. They're letting them wrap her arms, no problem. Then we have a fast break. Looks like Kiki is open. Kiki's right in the middle looking for the ball. She's so open. She's like, why isn't someone passing me the ball? And there she passes it, and we collapse on it. Wow. And that's a turnover. Missed opportunity on Santa Cruz's part. Thank God if you're SHAQ. Kiki was wide open. Turns around and she says, why isn't the ball in my hand right now? Here's Holly with the ball. Holly's looking for someone. Sees Hannah Banana, who has an open goal. Oh, and it just misses it to the left. Just a little to the left. It would have been such a beautiful goal. Nice pass. Good work on transition. We just can't execute. Okay, Santa Cruz is now on offense. One of their girls doesn't have a cap on. I don't know who that is. She's looking for it, and we just grab her from behind. Wow, the refs are letting these girls play. Really, really aggressive play on both sides. Girls are trying to shoot and getting their arms locked up like it's a wrestling match. And we have not had a score 2 minutes into this period. Here we go. And we have a kick out. A kick out on their number 3, I think. Bringing it in. Holly has it. Holly's going to do a little floater pass. Oh, I thought I got confused. I thought. Oh, that was a pass. We took a shot right at their player. I think Cece's her name, and she just blocked it perfectly. A field block. So Santa Cruz is coming back. Another missed opportunity right there. 6 on 5. We don't execute on it. I think that's Kiki without a hat on, I can tell. And she gets a skip shot right there. It is 8-4. Skip shot by Ava to the right of the goal. It is now 4-8. And Kiki's getting her cap on again. And it looks like Kiki will be coming out from doing all that hard work she was doing. Or she's not coming out. Oh yeah, she is coming out. Okay, so Kiki's coming out. For SHAQ, we have Hannah, Tater Tot, Sam, Holly, Zara, and Julia. Okay, passing it over. Holly passes it over to Zara. Zara draws the ordinary foul. She passes it into Tater Tot. Tater shoots and soars! And Tater's aunt is clapping right now and smiling. I see her. And Tater's brother was just eating French fries. He seems kind of nonplussed about his sister's goal. Less enthusiastic than I am, that's for sure. So it's 5-8. And we have Tater Tot coming out and Brooklyn coming in. Okay, they pass it back. Santa Cruz bringing it up. Oh, there's almost a steal. So close. Julia almost had it. We're collapsing on this girl in set. She's a lefty. That's going to be too high. Adrian was getting really excited there, but she couldn't fight gravity. The ball just kept floating up. Here's a long, beautiful pass. And we have someone open. We have Hannah had the open water. Zara's asking for it. Zara passes it over to Sam. Back to Zara. Zara does not have anyone open. She goes to ordinary foul. She's going to need some help here. She's getting open water. And she passes it in and Hannah almost hits it. Oh, it was a beautiful shot. And that was out of bounds. That's a turnover. 3 minutes left. Oh no, that was a difficult pass into traffic. She beautifully pops it out to the girl who was winging her. That's Liz. Liz is looking for a shot, and it's swatted down, thankfully, by Bear, which is awkward because their moms were teammates earlier, and now they're against each other, but we'll get past that. Oh, she got turned, and she's going to get kicked out. That's what's her name again? Ava. Ava got kicked out. Hannah Banana was able to get around. She passes it out to Julia, pops it back to Hannah Banana. Looking for someone. Here it is. This is Brooklyn. She's going to pop it to Sam. I guess is going to shoot. I don't know who's going to shoot. Maybe someone should shoot the ball. And that's another field block. Field block collapsing in. Sam is collapsing. And it's a change of possession. It looks like we're learning from Santa Cruz. After a shot, don't give up, keep collapsing, and it kind of works. I will tell you, it creates a lot of chaos, but it can get you in trouble on the other side if the other team gets an advantage. Hannah Banana, aggressive pressing on the other side, pops it out. Big press, feeds it in, and that was right. Zara just got a little too aggressive there. This could be a clean shot. They're calling a timeout, but they're not saying it. So she called a timeout, but she's now not calling the timeout. She has withdrawn the timeout officially. I don't think you can do that. If they score, I'm going to protest and say there was a timeout called, but I'm not going to protest. She called a timeout. There's a tip. It's a fresh 30-second shot clock. I think there is maybe like 5 more seconds on the advantage. Let's see. They still have a 6-on-5 advantage. This is Liz. She really wants a goal today. I don't think she scored yet. Here's a shot. Oh, it's a field block. Another 30-second shot clock, and that's off to the right. Wow. Hashtag by the skin of our teeth. And here's Holly with an advantage. Oh, and the ball just takes an unlucky bounce. Holly had the fast break advantage. And there was a beautiful pass, but it bounced off the Santa Cruz head and got away from us. Look, she's got open water. And here we go. This is an advantage. Here's her lefty. She's going to shoot. And no! It did not go in. And here's Holly Hovey with the break. And the Santa Cruz parents are in disbelief. Look at this. Holly is looking and she shoots and scores. And it's a turn of events. The Santa Cruz parents are in absolute disbelief right here. Look at this. I'm not taunting them. I'm just giving you a factual encounter. They thought it was a goal. It did not clear the plane in the ref's mind. He did not hear the timeout. The Santa Cruz parents are apoplectic. The SHAQ parents are a bundle of joy. It is 6-8. 8 if you're Santa Cruz, 6 if you're SHAQ. And this is an exciting game, folks. It's getting a little sloppy right now, I gotta say, and there's being the refs, she's gonna turn her, she turned her, and Caroline takes it. Beautiful turn, and Caroline was there, and the Santa Cruz coach right here is on the precipice of a yellow card. I can just tell you, even though she's probably right to be mad, she's gonna have to just get over it. And Brooklyn has the ball, pops it over. That was just a miss off to the right, or our right, their left. It is 6-8, 42 seconds left in the third period. Things are getting chirpy and choppy. The refs are letting them play. The refs did not call a goal that the Santa Cruz parents thought there was. A lot to go back and look at in terms of a post-mortem. This is like, who wants it more at this point? Here goes Santa Cruz, that's way off. Rebound, fresh 30, shot clock. No one's gonna get it, it's a fight. Oh, there's holding her back. She was holding her back. So that, okay, the refs are asking for the ball. It's gonna be the SHAQ ball because she was holding her back, but maybe it's not. Joey is now talking to the ref, and the Santa Cruz coach is saying she's done. She is resigning from her position right now. She has said she is done. And they're gonna do a jump ball. Okay, this is interesting. I haven't seen this. I've seen jump balls before. Okay, that was a jump ball. Bullet dodge. And we have a 7-on-6 going, folks. We're bringing down. 7 seconds left. Who are we going to give the ball to? And we don't get it. Wow. Kiki with the field block. Okay. Stella's should be really happy with Kiki right now. She got a huge field block to stop what would have been a crazy goal to go within one. Instead, it's 6-8 at the end of the third period. I think right now, if you're Santa Cruz, no offense, you need to control your getting mad because there's been some calls that did not go your way. Seeming unfairness, you're gonna have to just get past that and put your head down and play the game, because that's when you start making mistakes, like getting frustrated, pulling back, and then things can unravel. Santa Cruz can easily win this game if they just lock down and stay in their calm game, which they had for the first 2 quarters, or the end of the first quarter and the second quarter. If you're SHAQ, aggressive, play aggressive. They're letting the teams try to steal balls. Caroline's locking it down. She's doing a good job. They haven't been able to convert on their 6-on-5s, so we haven't given them any easy goals. They've had to work hard for all of them. So what I would just ask is maybe this time if Kiki could not win this sprint, that would be nice. Let's see if Holly can pull it out, and we can set the tenor and tone of this fourth quarter to be pro SHAQ. But it looks like right now, Santa Cruz is getting pumped up. You can see them. This is Santa Cruz's only game of the day. They had to play 3 yesterday. We had to play 1 today, so pick your poison. I'd rather play 2 a day, not 3. It's kind of a lot, especially if you have to travel. We're blessed by the games being here. The SHAQ fans, our commute is 7 minutes. Rarely happens for us. We're usually traveling a lot, so this is really nice. Okay, we are back. Is it Kiki again? Yep. There's Kiki and Holly once again. Let's see what we can do. All right, Holly is digging deep. She's doing her 50-meter stroke. Kiki's doing the heads-up stroke. Kiki wins it again. Kiki wins 3 of 4. Okay, so we are on defense. SHAQ is on defense to begin. Santa Cruz begins the play. The fourth period, passes it over to Liz, who passes it down. They don't have anyone in set right now. Sam is working hard in set. Their set's asking for the ball to her right, our left. And she's gonna shoot, and oh my God, there is a force field on the front of that goal. That ball bounced on the right post and literally went in a straight line. Like if you're a contractor, that bubble was in the middle on that shot. Here we go, straight. Sam gets it, and the ball, I'm sorry, that was to Kat. The ball was a little bit behind her, and Kiki stole it. Kiki having an incredible game today, I would say. say objectively as a SHAQ fan. They pass it down. This is going to be a shot. She's going to give it. You got to go in and block, and she passed it too high. I hate those shots. I never agree with lob shots. Shoot the ball. Even the Santa Cruz coach, see her? She agrees with me. Your Santa Cruz coach agrees with me. Shoot the ball. This isn't a little dinky game where you float it up. Go strong and do a skip shot. Anyway, I'm just trying to give a little coaching advice. So we have Holly on Liz. Liz draws the turnover. Liz passes it all the way down. Sam's going to have to dig deep to find her. And that's going to be a kick out. I'm not sure why it wasn't. Oh my God. How did Caroline block out? That was crazy that wasn't a kick out. Santa Cruz is again, here the Santa Cruz moms are again upset. Okay. Hannah passes it in right now to Tater Tot. Tater Tot's fighting for the ball. And she gets it. And Hannah shoots it. And it literally slow motion hits the post. And we have an offensive foul, and the Santa Cruz player is challenging, and she better be ready. She's going to get kicked out. Okay, we have clapping. The Santa Cruz coach is clapping, holding her knees in utter disbelief. And what the Santa Cruz players need to watch out for is they were speaking back to the ref, and that's a no-no. You're going to get a kick out. So you got to be careful. Let your coach do the yelling. Let your coach do the yelling at the refs is what I always say. So all sorts of craziness going on. No score yet. It's almost 2 minutes in this fourth period, and the score is the same, 6-8. And we're going to get the ball back. SHAQ is with the full 30-second shot clock, no advantage. Holly pops the ball into play. Pops the ball into play again. They're going around. Sam's going in. Tater Tot looking. Tater Tot's looking. Draws the ordinary foul. Sam's looking to get open. Sam's looking for a and there's again the offensive foul. So the refs are really looking out for this right now. Are these off-ball offensive fouls, which result in a turnover? The refs are watching you now. So now they've told the teams, we're now watching. There's an ordinary foul, and that was just an unfortunate miscue for Santa Cruz. Wonderful luck for us. Their team passes it to Sam. I think there was white water in front of Sam's hat, so it looked like a white hat. It was like confusion. So Kat has the ball. Kat draws the ordinary foul, pops it into play, passes it over to Tater Tot, who does a backhand stop, but the ball is stopped by their goalie. And Hannah collapses on her, and there's a fight. Oh! And she's doing a little acting. Julia, short for Juilliard, was doing a little acting, hoping for a little kick out, but she did not get it, and the ref does not call her on it. She's coming back, she feeds it in, and it was a beautiful play, and Adrian is struggling to maintain her calm right now because she really wanted that goal. It was a beautiful idea, but she just didn't have the torque on it. Okay, Holly's bringing it down. Holly tries to find someone. She has Julia. No hand. Oh, what's going on? Liz is not getting her space. And Holly's gonna have to, ooh, Liz is swatting her in the face here a little. Holly pops it up, 9 seconds left. Liz is not giving her any space. Passes it, 5 seconds left. Ordinary foul, she can shoot from there. She better shoot or dump. And that was just never gonna go in. Didn't even make it to the front of the net. And we have another offensive off-ball foul by Santa Cruz, and all the parents in Santa Cruz can't believe it. And Tater Tot dumps it to herself. Here we go. She passes it to Holly, who gets it stripped. Holly gets it stripped. Holly didn't see what was going on behind, and there's a timeout. Okay. Wow. Okay. The Santa Cruz parents think the ref is terrible, and I think the refs are doing a great job. So it just goes you to show. It's all your political perspective, you know? Yeah.
I will tell you that. She is very calm.
Yeah.
That doesn't happen.
Well, I will say, I think the refs, when you're calling this many offensive off-ball fouls, what I would do as a ref is call a timeout and give a warning to the teams. You better stop doing this stuff. We're going to start calling them, so that everyone knows it's going to be evenly called. But literally, there's been like 3 plays in a row where they've stopped the play and just turned it back over to us. So reminder, it is 6-8. SHAQ has 6. There's 3 minutes and 35 seconds left, and Santa Cruz has the possession with 27 seconds on the shot clock. So it's getting to be crunch time for SHAQ. You can't not score on a lot of these. You need to be scoring. So we'll see what we can do here. There's no kick out. It's not an advantage. It's just a timeout. I think that the Santa Cruz coach called just because it's been a high intensity game. It's just been totally craziness. Okay, let's see here. Okay. SHAQ is 2 points down, 3:35 left. Crazy game, craziest game of the tournament by far. Okay, calls into play. Goalie's looking for someone. They're doing, here we go, they're bringing their number 3 into the set, who's asking for the ball. She passes it over, and she does another skip shot from the left side. They love that play. That was a huge goal for Santa Cruz, take a 3-point lead. And again, their number 13 from the far side just gets a skip shot, sneaks it in, and gives them 9 points. All right, so we're bringing it down. She feeds it in to Tater Tot. Tater Tot is fighting. Tater Tot draws an ordinary. Hannah breaks. Tater Tot does a beautiful pass, and it's a goal! That was gorgeous! Judging by the pain on the Santa Cruz mom's face, that was an incredible goal.
That was a good play.
That was they even gave us, they even said it was a good play. Tater draws the foul, goes back. Hannah Banana breaks away the opposite way, and they give her the pass, and she feeds it in. But we're still down by 2. It's a huge lead the Santa Cruz have. It's 7-9. This is crunch time. Any score by Santa Cruz could put it away. That's just one of those. Oops, she bobbles the ball. Oops, sorry, I'll put this back in the focus here. And we get an ordinary foul. She can't shoot from there. She has to pop it out to someone. She's looking for someone. She kind of shuffles it out, who puts it back in the set, who shuffles it in, kind of like a sidearm. And Bear saw it coming and controls it. Okay, this is a big play. Kat's bringing it up. Lots of action going on. Julia's asking for a foul. She's not getting it. Sam breaks away, gets the ball. Julia's clearing out. Julia calls for the ball. Tater Tot is getting set up and set with position. She clears it out to Hannah again. Don't think it's going to work this time. Hannah's by herself. 6 seconds. All over her. Hannah's going to have to pass it out. Ooh, that's not going to work. Holly's going to take a dump. Okay, there we go. Holly throws it away, so that was not a successful offensive execution on SHAQ's side. Great defense, lockdown defense on Santa Cruz. They have position. Their girl Izzy is in set, is looking for the ball. Is that her name, Izzy? Yeah, Izzy, number 7. Izzy's in set. She's clearing out. This girl's gonna turn. Caroline better go get her. Oh my God, that was a field block out of nowhere. Caroline went up in the air and formed this huge wall, and she tried to get around her, and we got a lucky field block. Okay. And that was just an interception. An errant pass right to their team, which is not going to score a goal. That's not going to help us right there, so we're going to have to move past that. Here we go. They set it in to Kiki, who sets it over. This girl has position, and wow, and that was a kick out on really not much else you could do. I think that was Holly. Got to do a 5-meter. There's really not much else you can do. And this is Liz. This could be her first goal. No, it's not Liz. Oh, here's Kiki scoring, or shooting. All right. Let's go, Kiki. Let's go, Bear. Oh, Kiki has a great idea. That was where she was going to have to shoot it, but she just had too much of a skip on it. So it's 1:34. This is a timeout. This is it right here. I mean, this play is the game. In the sense of, if we don't score, then, you know, there's no way to come back, just mathematically. Bullet dodged on that 5 meter, which shows you, which is why sometimes you go for those 5 meters and make them earn it, just like in basketball for free throws. So we don't have an advantage. I don't know what play Joey's going to call. He might call ice cream. Ice cream's the double post. If you're the Santa Cruz team, close your ears right now and don't tell your coach this. It's a double post where Holly goes in the middle and everyone clears, and then Holly shoots from the top. There's also Muhammad Ali, which is where Julia goes in the set and Tater Tot breaks to the left. So we'll see which one he calls. In any event, those are when there's no power play, those plays. So we have to score. If we don't, then I think that would probably be a wrap. But I'd be pretty proud of our girls for how they've shown up in this game. Because if you all remember, and if you don't remember, you're free to go back and watch it. When we played these guys last time in Southern California, it was just painful. Santa Cruz just tore open a lead and never looked back. All right, let's see what we got going here. Let's see what Joey has in the works. Joey, of course, is the coach of Swimmarin Club, the swim team, and he's the head of aquatics here at MA. And he coaches, of course, the MA boys water polo team and the 16U girls. And his wife, Sophie, coaches the Marin Catholic girls team and the 18U SHAQ team. So they're a big-time water polo family. And they both played water polo at UOP, I think. Okay, passing it in to Holly. Holly's got an armbar, looking back around the sand. Not seeing it. Looks like they did call Muhammad Ali here. So let's see if Holly shoots, shuffles it in to Tater Tot, like I said, and she draws an ordinary foul. She has to go way out. She has to look for someone. She pops it to herself because no one's open. Nothing is going on. She can't shoot. Holly's looking for it. Holly's going to have to pass it back to Tater Tot's going to have to shoot. And she shoots it! She converts! She finds the goal with seconds left. I'm going to have to contain my emotions because I can't imagine what it's like if you're a Santa Cruz fan listening to this. That's brutal. Sorry. It's 9-8 with 112. This is a whole new game. Hashtag brand new life. Hashtag please don't score here, Santa Cruz. Okay, let's see. Holly's on, blocking her down. She passes it in. We have someone in set. She's going to turn. It's an ordinary foul. She can't shoot. Good defense. She has to clear it out. Julia's trying to block her. Julia's going back because we cannot leave that girl man on man. She's going to shoot. She's the lefty. She's going to shoot, and that's a tip. She gets a fresh 30 shot clock. That's their lefty. They now, the coach is telling them to use the clock, which, by the way, prevent defense prevents you from winning. Just remember that I said that. Ooh, she's pressing her hard. She turns Hannah. Hannah's left in the dust. She's bringing her. She passes it back, 20 seconds left. They're draining the shot clock. They don't want to let. Liz is begging for the ball. Liz had open. Liz now gets the ball and splashing. And she draws the ordinary. She pops it in, and oh, wow. Holy smokes. No, this is an aggressive pass. That's an aggressive pass. It's a beautiful pass to Tater Tot. And Tater Tot shoots and scores, and it's... What? Okay, sorry. I don't know what happened. She got ordinary foul. She has to clear it out at the 2 meter. She was not an active shooter there. Wow, this is a lot of action going on. It's a 1